Hey everybody, this is part 2 of all my Sonic stuff. So, without any further ado, let's get going. We've got a couple of DVDs still to show, and a couple of computer games, and PlayStation 2 games, and Nintendo DS games to show. So, without any further ado, let's get a move on. Thanks, Sonic. So, the first 4 DVDs, well, there's still 5 to go, but the first four DVDs are all Sonic Boom ones. The first one of which is The Sidekick, which came out in 2016. These are all released by Universal. And this was the new series of Sonic, as it says there, Sonic as you've never seen them before. Enjoy more than over 140 minutes of fun and action-packed adventures. Very mild language, threat and very mild bad language, apparently. I got this in a charity shop, but I did used to have the copy when I did bought it from HMV, but I got rid of it because this was a new copy. And I actually came with that poster up there, actually. That Sonic Boom poster up there. Next one is Volume 2, Hedgehog Day, which comes with some stickers, but they're on the thing as well. Probably can't see them, yeah, but they are up there. Sonic and Friends Explore a New World. And it comes with an advert for that one, and which is that one there, and these two, which I'm going to show in a minute. So, yep. Next one is Mayor Knuckles, which is the only one here to be rated PG. And there's some cards inside as well, some collector's cards as well, which is pretty cool. It's got an advert, but I'll show the cards in a minute, because it still comes with them. Comes with an advert inside for Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. That was available to buy on the 30th of September 2016, but I don't have that game. And an advert for the first 2, which I've just shown you, and there's another one coming out soon as well. Well, there was one coming out at that time, and I've got it as well. And there's the disc, and here's the cards that it comes with. Knuckles, Dr. Eggman, who was voiced by Mike Pollock in this series. Amy, Sonic, who's obviously at the start of the show. I think I've just put these back in the random order because they've got numbers on them. Tails, Obert, and Cubot. And the recent character, Styx. I've just put these back in a random order for some reason. And there's the disc itself. And the final Sonic Boom DVD is No Robots Allowed, and you could have downloaded the Sonic-2 game on Google Play. And there's an advert for it to download it on your phone. You can feel free to use that code, but it probably won't work anymore because this DVD came out like nearly 4 years ago. And there's the disc. And the final DVD is one that I got recently, and you've probably just seen this in my VHS update last week. Sonic the Hedgehog, which is the new movie with James Marsden and Jim Carrey. Kids are going to love it. Well, there was a bit of a mixed reviews about it when it came out last year, because people said that they weren't going to like it or not. But it was actually really good fun, actually. Paramount release, and with a brand new PG certificate as well, which they started using in October last year. Includes deleted scenes and bloopers, the Bluebird Origins of Sonic, Building Robotnik with Jim Carrey, and loads more. And this came from Asda, so it comes with like a comic and some other special features that you wouldn't be able to find anywhere else. And there's the disc, and it comes from Asda. And this comes, if I can get this out. This comes with the booklet here as well. The Adventures of Sonic and Dolod. There's the, well, basically this is all the scenes from the film, just in comic, as a little comic, which is actually pretty cool. And it comes with an advert inside for Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Mania Plus, and Sonic Forces, which are all games that have been out for a while now, and some merchandising that you could have bought from the Sega shop, or can buy from the Sega shop even online. And I'll put that back in the case later. Now we're moving on to the PC games, the first one of which is Sonic 3D Flicky's Island. This is released in 1996, released by a company called Explosive. Oh, the disc has come out of the thing. And there's the disc itself, and that's just instructions and warnings and that. Next one is Sonic R, or Sonic Racing. That's what the R stands for, because this is a racing game. This is actually a really short game. You can complete this in just within half an hour, because it's just a fun racing game. It's good though, it's really good though. Next one is Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Now this is a really good game. I really enjoyed playing this. This is from 2003, I think. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good game. Now, comes with 2 discs. Disc 2, that's the one that you play the game on, and this one was just the setting up disc, which is no use to me anymore. And an advert advertising others. And the receipt inside as well, it's kind of a wee bit faded now. Next one is Sonic Heroes. I've got this for the PlayStation 2 as well, which you'll see in a minute. And this is a good game as well. Again, similar as that, like disc 1's for loading and disc 2 is the actual game itself. So disc 1's not really that important to me now. And the final PC game is Sonic and Knuckles Collection, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic 3 Knuckles. Which ironically, that's the music that's playing on here right now. Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This is from, I've had this game for a long time. I think I got this in 2010, I think. So, way before I had this channel. And I have it for other games. I think this is a reprint though, because this comes with the PlayStation 2 advert, so this is probably a reprint from 2004 or something, I don't know when this was from. Does it say? Well, the game itself is from 1996, but it can't be because obviously with the advert, so this is probably a printed from later. But still good though. Now we're on to the PlayStation 2 games, the first one of which is Sonic Heroes. This is the only platinum PlayStation 2 game I've got. This is the only one I have that comes in this silver packaging. Only the best games qualify for platinum, and this is actually a really good game as well. I've actually played this quite a couple of times actually during lockdown actually. This is advert for other games as well. Get this out. Sega Superstars, Headhunter Redemption, Worm Forts Under Siege, Blood Will Tell, Guilty Gear Escusa or something, Spy Fiction, and it's just around and advert for other titles. Next one is Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which is a big game. This, well, it was a big collection. It includes Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, Spinball, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and a load of other games as well. So this is actually a really good game. And this is just a wee booklet, an advert on the back for Sonic Heroes, which I've just shown you. And another Sega leaflet inside. Next one is Sonic Unleashed, which is where Sonic turns into a werewolf. This is from 2008, I think. And there's an advert on the back for Sonic Unleashed that you can register, and you can have this for the Sega Pass. Next one is Shadow the Hedgehog. This is actually a really good game as well. And there's the disc itself. You can tell how evil Shadow is as well. And then I've got on the back for Sonic Riders, which I actually do have, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. Well, now actually. Going to introduce the music in a minute as well. Next one is Sonic Riders, which was just the advert on that Shadow the Hedgehog one. Which is basically where Sonic's on like surfboards and stuff, and having to race. and an advert on the back for Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast, and just a wee instruction booklet there and some of the characters. And this is also the first game to feature Wave the Swallow and Storm the Albatross as well. Right, if you're going to give me a minute, I'm going to have to change the music for that, hang on. Yeah, I've changed the music to Hilltop Zone from the second Sonic game. Anyway, the next one is Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, which is the sequel to, the follow-up sequel to obviously this one. And there's the disc itself. And it's just an advert inside for the other characters. Next one is, now we're moving on to the DS games. That was the last PlayStation 2 game actually. The first one of which is Sonic Rush, and this is actually a really, really good game. This is also the first game where Blaze the Cat gets introduced. And yeah, it's a really, really fun game. You can play between Sonic or Blaze. Next one is actually the one that's in right now actually, Sonic Classic Collection. And I've had this for a very long time. I've had this since 2012 I think. Which includes Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and you can also play Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 as well. Obviously the card is not inside because it's in there. And then I've got the back for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Olympic Winter Games even. Next one is Sonic Colors, which is from 2010, very, very, very late 2010. This is actually a good game as well. Thing on the back for Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, so you can connect to the Wi-Fi for this. And another advert for Mario and Sonic at the Winter Games. Next one is Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, the original, because there was a reboot of this as well, which I also have. And this is this. Basically, is where all Sonic and all the other Sega characters come together for the first time in this fun-packed racing game. Next one is Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, which actually doesn't have a card inside actually, as you can tell. I've lost the card for this for a few years now, so I don't know where it is. A few leaflets inside. And this is also the first game as well where you can play Wreck-It Ralph as well. Because that was a way to come out of the cinema. Yeah, you could play Wreck-It Ralph there, because that was a way actually to come out of the cinema at the time, so you could play that. Next one is Sonic Generations, which is probably the cheapest Sonic game I've ever got. I got this for actually £2 from a charity shop, because, well, even though this game came out in 2011, you're still paying 25 quid for this, wherever you go, so I'm very, very glad to get this for £2. And the final thing is, well, the final DS game, and this actually the final thing in general, yeah, is Sonic Lost World, which is from 2014, I think, or 13. I think 2013, I think. I've played this a couple of times. It's actually quite a good game as well. There's the leaflet inside, and that's the Deadly Six inside there, and a couple of other bits and pieces, how to move Sonic and that. Just a couple of other leaflets and stuff. And that is all of the Nintendo games I've got. Now before I finish this video, I'm going to be showing you some of Sonic's friends, so if you just bear with me, I'll get the whole lot. So now I've got the whole entire Sonic plush collection. So I'm going to start with this one, which I was the star of the show for this one. Yes, you were, Sonic. I think this is made in 1992, I think. Doesn't really say. But there's one Sonic. I've got a few Sonics, actually. And Tails as well. And actually, them two were made around about the same time, so they go together. They were actually made in the same factory, apparently. Here's another Sonic. This one looks a bit more recent, though. It doesn't really say when it's from. But good anyway, though. Yes, another Sonic. And this is, I don't even know where this is from. Another Tails, which I bought from Build-A-Bear in Glasgow in 2017. So it's probably from around about then. and it comes with like a cool t-shirt as well. Amy, oh, put your knickers down, Amy. Put your skirt down, Amy. We don't want to see your knickers. I think I got this from Toys R Us. I think I did. I can't remember where I got this from. I got Tails as well. I'm from Sonic Boom. Got Knuckles from Sonic Boom as well. And finally, this Sonic toy here, which I've had since 2013. I remember getting this from Toys R Us. It unfortunately doesn't work anymore, and I can't put many batteries in it because obviously it's been stitched up. But I did get this back in 2013. It did used to be a keyring as well, but I cut that off so it could be like a toy kind of thing. So yeah, that's basically all the Sonic toys I've got. So if I line them all up, you could see them all in a nice pile like that. Feel free to pause the video if you want to look at them. Oh, and the very last thing that I've got is this Sonic keyring here. So that's actually quite a good find as well. So yeah, pretty proud of that. Right, Sonic. Before I finish this video, I just want you to come up here. Which one? Well, the one that was started the video off in the first place. So this man here. Okay, so thank you very much for watching both these parts of this video, and a big 2950 to me. Next year I'll be 30, so it'll be a big 30th anniversary for me. Woohoo! So I'm sure there'll be another big game coming out with me in it. And thank you all.